most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schroep, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Together
therapist.
we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our humble opinion, Bob.
Today we're going to talk about must-do exercises when you have an injured foot or ankle. If you want faster recovery,
Right.
this is the critical thing to do
Right.
because if you don't get at it, they're going to atrophy.
Yeah, the muscles in the hip, the knee, and you're going to have, well, we'll get into that.
Yeah. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. And you're going to want to join us on our social media channels and go to bobandbrad.com, the giveaway section, because we are giving away a Thermotex infrared heating pad system. These things are really cool, especially if you're having any pain at all anywhere on the body.
Right.
You can put that baby on there. Brad and I use it every night on our respective backs.
Right. Yeah. Low back, high back.
Yeah.
I'm a low back guy.
So, all right. You can also go to Bob Brad on Facebook. You'll find it pinned to the top of the page. Want a shorter version of us? Go to Twitter or Instagram. We got a 60-second version of our program every day. All right, Brad, what are we doing here?
Well, if you've got the ankle, a foot, some injury below the knee, and you're unable to walk on it, and oftentimes it might be no weight bearing. The doctor may say, you have a fracture, you're not going to be able to walk on it.
Partial weight bearing,
Yep.
or toe
and it may be up to 4 to 6 weeks.
Yep.
And in that time, particularly the hip, is where I really notice almost immediate weakness in the hip abductor, which is a big component of your walking gait and getting back to normal. But we still want to get the whole leg going. So how are we going to do that when we got a sore ankle? You can't put weight on it possibly. And we're going to show you some exercises, and it's going to make a big difference. Plus you get circulation in the leg, which is going to help the healing
It's
time.
all good, exactly. Yeah. And I've noticed, I mean, you can actually see the girth actually it declines rather rapidly.
Yep.
And the definition of the muscles. So like you'll compare one quad to the other, and that quad will be a lot smaller and a lot less defined.
Right.
So
if you don't
don't take care of business. Right.
So should we get to work?
Let's go to work.
There you go, Bob. All right. So we're going to start with hip. Bob's going to show some exercises you can do for the hip laying down. You can do it on the floor, carpeted floor, preferably in your bed. I'm going to show you the same muscle groups for the hip in a standing position. Now,
with a little resistance too.
With some resistance. You could do this without the resistance, but you may start that way, but you're eventually going to need resistance. So I'm going to use a band, and I've got, when you get these bands, almost everyone gives you these Velcro straps for your ankle, and then you need something to hook the band up somewhere. And we're going to use the wall anchor here. It works very nicely. Okay, and
we by the way invented it.
Yes, we did.
The wall anchor.
Yep.
So we'll put a link down below for you.
And this is why one of the reasons we did, because they work so well.
Yep.
And you can use something for balance. You can hold onto the wall, piece of furniture. I'm going to use the Booyah stick. Are you ready, Bob?
So are we doing the first ones together?
Yeah, we're going to do all these same. Yeah.
So let me go this way first then, because we're going to do hip flexion first. Okay.
So you can see Bob's got a nice, so we know which ankle or foot is injured. Yep. And we're going to do hip flexion. I'll do it standing. Bob's going to do it supine, laying down.
So
ready?
Good. I got the opposite leg up as a brace.
Yep.
To help brace my back. Yep. And we're just going to go like that.
So, yeah, you can do it straight knee. Well, if you're doing it here, think about good posture.
Good posture. Yep. That's why it's nice to do it laying down, too, because my back's in good posture when I'm doing this.
Yep. 10 to 15 reps is typically good. The nice thing about doing it standing is you're going to work your balance as well for your other leg. And I'm getting my opposite leg as well.
And actually a little bit almost core even.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. And, you may want to have a pillow. Bob doesn't have a pillow because his head's falling off. Should we go to abduction next?
Sure.
Okay. Oh.
And that's the thing. I got to keep flipping around in order to get, so you guys can see it okay.
Right.
So I'm keeping the toe straight forward. I'm not going up like this.
Yep. Same with me. I'm not going to go out like this. It's going to go like that. And are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You say that now, but what do you really mean?
I really mean I'm ready.
Okay, then.
And I can even put my hand on my hips to feel the muscles kicking in.
Yep. And this one is probably the most important out of all of them, but they're all important. But this one
this one really provides a lot of stability to you when you're walking, as Brad had mentioned earlier.
10 to 15 as well. The nice thing about doing this with a band, if it gets too easy, simply take a step farther away. And whoa, that makes a difference. Just about 4 inches farther away. I'm going to go back.
All right.
Okay, now we
No
want to
need
do
to-
extension. So now we face the wall. Bob's on his stomach or prone.
Yeah.
Are you ready,
Oh,
Bob?
yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, good posture. Now, when you're standing, you really have to make sure you don't do this with any of these. You want to keep that shoulders and trunk up, straight and steady, while the hip does the work.
If this is too hard for you to do it straight, you could start off like this. But
Right.
then you're isolating the buttock
Yeah,
area.
getting the hamstring out of it a little
Yeah.
bit. You could actually do it this way too.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, good idea, Bob. Oh, you can feel those hamstrings working because
Yeah.
the weight of this
Yeah,
cam walker is
that adds
noticeable.
to it.
Yep. And finally, but not leastly, we're going to do the hip adductors. Adductors, the groin muscles.
Leastly, is that a word?
Well, I don't know. Someone was hollering at me because I said height.
Height, right.
Yeah. The comments again. So
Yeah.
I commented back. I said I'm working on it. Oh.
So here we go. We're doing kind of a cross kick like you're doing soccer.
Right. Yep. So I'm going. Right. Yeah. That's a good. I probably could have been a football player kicking field goals.
Think so?
Well, I don't know. I thought about it once.
You
but-
were a wrestler, right?
right. Yeah. But I wasn't that good, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably didn't do enough of these. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we want to work the knee and the hamstrings.
Okay.
Now this is a hard one to do when you got an injury, especially if you're weight bearing or very little weight bearing. And what we've there's a couple options, but really the best thing is to do this, get yourself a strap and do it with the band. And you're going to do it seated, working quadriceps here, and we're going to kick it out straight. And you can bring it down slow. Now, this is one of those things where you don't want to do this.
Right.
You really want to work on good control, especially going back down. Slow
So
it
that's
down.
eccentric strengthening,
There you
and
go.
you're adding to the overall strength of the knee, and you're getting strengthening both directions
Yep,
that way too.
Exactly. Again, 10 to 15 of those. We're going to turn the chair around.
By the way, that's why these using the wall anchor and the strap and the exercise bands is actually better than one of those machines, Brad, because when one of those machines you go up and then actually the weight pushes you down.
Right.
So you're not getting the resistance on the way down. I guess if you go slow, you would.
Yeah. But this does work nice.
Yeah,
I mean, because
this
you
one,
don't have to have a machine at home.
Right. Yeah.
So we're pulling in and let it out. Now, you do have to be careful about hamstring cramps. Some people may cramp up, so just don't pull in
Yeah,
really far.
exactly. If you go way underneath,
Yep.
it's pretty easy to cramp up that hamstring.
There you go. So 10 to 15 of those, and you're done. And make sure you do that every day. And the last thing is, if the doctor says you can do range of motion on your ankle or your foot, but it's still no weight bearing, which is common, then you can do it. You're going to do it in a pain-free range. And we like to do the ABCs.
Right. So Brad mentions that if you took a piece of chalk or a marker and taped it to your big toe,
Yeah.
and then had a board right in front of you, you're going to actually do the alphabet by doing capital letters.
Yep.
And you're going to trace them out using that marker. And
I'm not saying you
B.
should physically tape a piece of chalk on there and get it. I mean, you could, but
C.
just use your imagination.
Right. Let's borrow your imagination. That's what my teacher used to say.
Oh, really?
Borrow your imagination.
What grade was that? 8th grade?
I
ninth
hate
grade?
to tell you, but it was when I was a physical therapy student.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why he would do that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's borrow your imagination.
And now, if you are in a cam walker like this, it's nice to get it off, and it is nice to get it moving. You're going to do it within pain-free range, of course, like we had mentioned. Do the ABC. You might start with small letters and work up to capital letters so you get more motion. Wow, that was nice,
There
Bob.
we go. You
Yeah.
actually do feel that when
Yeah.
you work out. here, so.
Absolutely. So very good. Good luck with your ankle and foot rehab, and you'll get back to straight walking
And
and
get strong
running.
like
Bull, strong like bull.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.